President Duterte does not want to go to war with China. The chief executive says what's best for now is to cut a deal with Beijing to ease tensions in the West Philippine Sea. Here's the rest of the story.
President Rodrigo Duterte said he won't let China occupy Pag-asa Islands in the West Philippine Sea. His statement comes after the AFP confirmed the presence of some 275 Chinese vessels loitering in the island's vicinity from January to March. The news has sparked protests from some government officials and advocacy groups.
I assure you, unless China wants a war with us, hindi ako papayag kung pati yung Pag-asa occupy nila. No, of course not.
Despite this pronouncement, Duterte, however, said the Philippines could not afford to go to war with China.
You have two options. We drive them away by force, or can we do that? Unless we want to commit suicide, if you go to war, the first step of China would be to launch his missile. In 7 minutes, it would arrive Manila. Because before you can make a fourth of your journey to where you want to go.
The chief executive added that all the government can do for now is to look for a compromise with Beijing to avoid escalating the tension.
We go into a compromise for the time being. Kasi hindi nga, if we go to war, or if there is a violent conflict, we would never win, and I would suffer beyond imagination. I would just go there and send my soldiers and policemen to be slaughtered. I am not prepared to do that.
The chief executive downplayed the issue, saying that if the Middle Kingdom is indeed posturing in the West Philippine Sea, that's because it wants to send a strong message to other nations it has issues with and not to the Philippines.
I said that is part of the conflict because they have gobbled up the whole of China Sea. Para sa kanila, kanila yan. So they feel free to roam around and do whatever, but they actually never harmed or arrested any Filipino. I am sure that it has something to do with the greater game of geopolitics. And it is not directed to us. And I assure you that if they kill or arrest people there who are Filipino, then that would be the time that we will have to decide on what to do.
On Thursday, the Foreign Affairs Department slammed the presence of Chinese vessels in the area, calling their actions a violation of the Philippine sovereignty. The DFA also said that it has objected to Beijing's illegal activities around the Kalayaan group of islands. The agency further claimed that they have sent notes verbals to the East Asian superpower as well as informed Chinese officials of these concerns in bilateral meetings. But Akbayan Party List is daring the DFA to publicize their correspondence with China, especially because Filipino lives are at stake. Villarin also accused the DFA of lying, citing the department's claims that they have filed 50 to 100 protests to China last year. The agency has never made these documents public. Jess De Los Santos, We Are One News.